Hey guys, how's it going? It's Calvin Raab. So if you've watched my channel before, you know I am very big on habits. I kind of think that habits are the best way to be successful. And if you want to be successful or wealthy or any other aspirations that you may have in life, one of the best ways to do it is by looking at people who are where you want to be. And you can take on their lifestyle, take on their habits, do what they do, and then you too will oftentimes be kind of raised to their level and have the success that they had. And that's what I'm talking about in this video. In this video, I'm going to be going over 8 different habits that a lot of wealthy people have. Because if we want to be successful, we should do what successful and wealthy people have done before us and kind of follow in their tracks. So these are 8 of probably the most prominent ones. You know, there's a lot of little things that wealthy people do, but these are 8 big ones that I think you can implement and start doing in your life today. So let's get into it. These are in no particular order. And if you're new here, my name is Calvin Raab. I make videos all about personal finance, so if you're interested in anything like that, I would love it if you would subscribe. The first habit of wealthy people is that they control their emotions. Now, this of course is something that is easier said than done, but it is important to start practicing and start being aware of your emotional state, because once you are aware of it, then you can start understanding it and understanding yourself on an emotional basis, and then you can start kind of controlling your emotions and not letting your emotions control you. So they are very kind of emotionally controlled when it comes to their personal finances. You know, if it dips one day, they don't get all emotional about it and sell or anything like that, and they don't get too kind of high on their horse if it's doing well. They look at the facts, they look at the data, and they don't make emotional financial decisions. And then on this controlling emotions ideas, they also bite their tongue. So if there's someone saying something bad about them, you know, they don't lash out and they aren't extremely emotional back. They don't let their emotions kind of bubble over and just lash out on someone. No, they don't do that, because your reputation is so important. You never know where the next opportunity is going to come from, and if you just disparage someone and go after them, you don't know the ripple effect that that can have. So they bite their tongue, they control their emotions, they stick to the facts, and that helps them, of course, in their financial life, but also in their personal, social life as well. The second thing that a lot of wealthy people do is they read a lot. You know, there's this idea of always be learning. You know, your process of learning doesn't stop. You know, they look at new opportunities, and if they don't know about it, maybe they get a book about it and they learn a little bit more through reading, or they have audiobooks or even podcasts going. They're just always learning, because you don't want to fall behind. There's always more to know, there's always more to learn, and you just always want to be learning. And audiobooks and books in general, they let you do that, and just a great thing to do. The third thing that a lot of wealthy people do they have a to-do list. And this is something that I've just started implementing into my life. I've been using the app called Todoist, and that is something that I really like. I just use the free version. There is a paid version, but the free version has everything that I need. But what I've noticed from a to-do list is it keeps me grounded and on schedule. So oftentimes if I don't have a plan for the day, I just kind of go out, I find myself wasting time oftentimes, or just doing things that aren't that important. But when you have a to-do list, it keeps you structured and it keeps you productive. So every night before I go to bed, I go and write out my to-do list for the next day. I even have times that I break it down. This is when I want to be doing that. And that just helps me not waste time and helps me be as productive and efficient as possible. The number 4 thing that wealthy people do is they network. And it's important to remember that networking isn't so much something that you just do at networking events and different things like that. No, networking is kind of a lifestyle. It is this idea that you are always looking to meet new people. You never know where the next opportunity is going to come from. So you're always trying to meet someone new and learn about them and just grow a connection with them. You know, you don't want to meet people like, hello, my name is Calvin Raab. What opportunities do you have for me? No, that's not how you network. You network by becoming friends with people, and networking is not a take. Oftentimes you'll meet people that maybe you can help out, and maybe you may not think you're successful or anything like that, but oftentimes you may know something that someone else doesn't, you can help them out, and networking is just a great situation to have, or situation to be in. You know, you always want to have a good network around you that should you need anything, you can reach out to people, or have questions, you can reach out to people. And it's the old adage of it's not what you know, it's who you know. You know, networking in the world we live in today is so important. So many opportunities can come out of networking. The number 5 thing that a lot of wealthy people have is they have one primary goal. So this was something that I thought was interesting. It went against kind of my intuition and what I thought wealthy and successful people had. I thought they had many different goals they were shooting after, but it turns out that's not really the case. Oftentimes, a lot of successful people will have one primary goal that they are trying to get to. And they may have smaller goals along the way that they can also work towards, and kind of different mini barriers that they're breaking across, but they usually have one goal that they are putting all their energy at. Because if you want to be successful, you just really want to focus all your energy on one thing and just put everything you have into being successful. So they oftentimes will have one goal. And that did still seem weird to me, even when I learned about it, but I kind of thought of it in a business sense. Oftentimes big businesses have a very simple mission statement. And that means, it can be a huge company, thousands of employees with many different goals, and each employee has a different goal, each department does a different thing, but in the end, this whole company will have a very simple mission statement, and that is the goal that everyone collectively, all their goals are trying to get to. So ultimately, if you want to be successful, you can copy that same framework and have one primary goal that you're going towards. Number 6 is they have a healthy lifestyle. And this is something that I've always respected and kind of admired, because oftentimes these wealthy and successful people, they live very busy lives. Maybe they're running a company, but they always find time to work out. And that just really goes to show that, there are no excuses really. Time, you can make a healthy lifestyle fit in. And maybe it isn't going to the gym for an hour a day, 2 hours a day, but it's just living a healthy lifestyle in that you're getting enough sleep, you're drinking enough water, you're eating healthy, you're eating clean and delicious food and different things like that. So just living a healthy lifestyle is something that you feel good about yourself. You are more confident, and if you are always showing up to work, and you'll just feel better, and it will help those around you. You won't get sick as often, and once you feel good, once you're confident, you can be a better leader, and you can kind of work your way to success through that. So living a healthy lifestyle, there's a reason that so many successful people are healthy, and it's because it is an asset for you. The 7th habit that a lot of wealthy and successful people do is they wake up early. Now, we've all heard this, you've probably seen the motivational videos of successful people waking up at 4:30, 5 a.m. And the reason a lot of people do this is because they want to get a jump on the day. They want to get their day started while everyone else is still in bed, and it helps them. Oftentimes they may work out in the morning or something like that, but just it's all about getting a jump on the day, and this is how they do that. And if this is something that works for you, then maybe this is something you want to look into. But just waking up early, I'd recommend trying it. Whenever I do it, I always feel pretty good. I always feel like I put in a full day, and it's just nice to wake up early. It's nice for it to be 10 o'clock, and you feel like you've already had a pretty good day, and there isn't much better than a productive morning. The 8th thing that a lot of wealthy and successful people do is they never give up. And I think out of everything, persistence and never giving up is probably one of the biggest ones. And so many times people have energy, they're fired up about something, they have a great idea, a great business idea, but they just give up when they don't quite see results right away or kind of down the line. And what kind of changes that from successful people is successful people don't give up. They kind of make it through that drought, that tough time. Everyone goes through tough times, but there's a reason they oftentimes will make it through and succeed. And I think one of the reasons they do that is just because they have that primary goal. They can see that light at the end of the tunnel, which is that goal, and that's just something that they chase. And you want to be persistent. You just want to keep your head down and just keep driving, keep going. It can be tough, it can be hard, but these successful people, they find a way to make it through that. So that will wrap it up. Those are 8 different habits that successful people have, and I'm sure you want to be, you want to be successful, you want to be wealthy, and I'm not gonna lie, I'm the same way. I want to have enough money that I can do things that I want, and I can provide for my family and provide for what they want, and different things like that. And everyone wants to be successful as well, no matter what success looks like for you. And I think these habits will help you get there. So it's all about, finding someone that you admire, that you want to be where they're at, and copying what they do. And then hopefully that will allow you to live their lifestyle, and then that will allow you to get to where they are. So if you have any other ideas, maybe there's a habit that I left out, because there's a lot of people have different habits. So if there's something that you think that you should be doing that you just highly recommend a lot of people do, it's what a lot of successful and wealthy people do, I would love it if you would drop that in the comments below. I'll be going through there and and maybe I and a lot of other people will adapt that as well. So I look forward to talking to you guys down there. Thank you so much for watching this video. Whenever you guys take time out of your day to watch kind of my videos, I just really appreciate it. And it doesn't get lost on me. So thank you so much. I understand the value of your time. You know, this video is about productivity and different things like that as well. So thank you so much. I hope this was helpful. I look forward to talking to you in the comments below. But that will wrap it up. As always, my name is Calvin Raab, and I'll see you soon. Hey, you made it to the end of the video. Congratulations. So I'm gonna move to the corner of your screen here. If you look in the upper left-hand corner, you are gonna see my most recent video. And if you look in the lower left-hand corner, you're gonna see a video that YouTube and I each think that you would like. And if you haven't yet, you can hit my face right here and subscribe. As always, my name is Calvin Raab, and I'll see you soon.